started that one, so forgot the other one.
You ever heard from him back, or from nursing home?
I don't know. Well, that's find out.
Who's that, Justin's gonna be coming?
I don't think so.
Yeah, but I have,
Yeah.
just get that, definitely get that maple and
Okay.
one piece trimmed up and I want it over there.
Yeah. We're on the same page here.
All right, we're gonna,
Oh, I thought.
all right, we're gonna call the meeting to order January 7, 2026, time 6:30 PM. Has board had an opportunity to read the minutes from last month?
Yes, I will make a motion, we accept minutes as presented.
I have a second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. And then the election of the new town board president, we can't do until Susie's here. So Ken, you're up.
I just want to give you an update on the project and talk a little bit about CCMG. I found out some things. So Shane, I spoke with him today. He says he will be here mid-February to start bring the initial tanks in and start working mid-February. If not, then towards late February. So that's just time schedule to get going. And I talked to EJP and they're having some difficulty with the pay application. Keep sending these invoices, and I say, send me a pay application. So I'm gonna meet with them and get the pay application squared away. I think they're what I saw, they're 95% done. The nursing home needs to be done. I don't think it's been done yet, has it? Then we need to have a progress meeting later this month. And I didn't know if you just want utility people to be there, if the council wants to be there. Basically, it's required by SRA to have every now and then a progress meeting. You can look at your schedules and see when you might be available for a progress meeting, sometime at the end of January. And that's, do you have any questions about the project or anything so far?
Later.
You want to push him into March?
I'd love to, personally.
He said he could delay to March. I told him you might want to do it later, but if you want to hold off until March, we can ask him to hold off until March.
I mean, between Buzz and I, we prefer it that way.
That's okay. I'll tell them don't come in until after March.
And then you mentioned them, they were coming back to do the other meters as well, right?
Yes. I was told the nursing home definitely wasn't in. He had to check and see which ones additional weren't in. They're larger meters. And I think he told me that he read at least 1 month with the new
Yeah,
system.
we did last month on the new system.
It's worked out okay, is what I heard.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'll get you an update tomorrow when I help him with this paperwork. So things are going forward slowly but surely.
And we read again next week, next Wednesday.
I think Thursday, they'll be here Wednesday and Thursday, EGP will, but
Has it improved anything?
I
Yeah,
think on their end, like,
On our
they
end,
to
it
catch leaks and stuff.
It's insane, go ahead, Buzz.
we've, we notified 8 homeowners that they had water leaks in their house.
Great.
And then we've had other water leaks since then, like, somebody's hydrant outside spigot froze and broke and was spraying outside their house and they were in bed sleeping. Then we notified them. We had one going out the backside of an apartment complex. And nobody was around and we would have known about it for 2 or 3 days.
Great. So that's the project. I'll get with you tomorrow on maybe a progress meeting. And I talked to a few people on CCMG and the advice I was given is make sure your project's ready to go immediately, make sure you put that in your application. So when it gets warm enough, maybe April, we can survey that, we can do the plans and look, I'm gonna charge anything for it. And if you want us to submit your application, get it, you may want to fire us and hire somebody else, I don't know. We're not gonna charge anything for it. We can put all that in the application that you're ready to move and that you're, and just document it a little better. So if you wanted to go again in July, we try to understand why they give it to someone else, other than the governor cut it in half. If you call Governor Brown, tell him, put all the money, hey, Governor Brown, put the money back. But we will redo that again, and we'll survey it, and we'll get it ready to go. If you want us to help you, we'll be happy to. Your Paisley report, I think I sent that to you, you should have that, so you're good to go. So, I apologize, but we'll do everything possible to make sure you get it. So.
When we talked to the asphalting company, they were dropping off stuff
Cold Kister.
for Christmas,
Yeah.
and they said that, they'd get with us, we can, give you numbers, they were willing to do all that.
Where they at?
Town and Country.
Yeah, Town and Country.
Oh, that's the new name?
New name is Reef Riley.
Reed Riley bought them out, but they're still keeping the town and country name.
I will call him,
Yeah.
work with him very well.
It was him and another guy here, I can't remember.
That's all I've got, unless you need to do anything, or take care of anything, and somewhere along the line, I'll break down this.
That's all I have.
Thank you very much.
Yep.
Thank you, Ken.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Have a safe drive home.
Yes, sir.
And then, we want to hit this now or wait until? All right, and we got an email from Jeff and the park board. I'm not sure where we stand on that just yet.
Yeah, we haven't heard any updates from Justin. He wasn't at our December meeting to give us any update, so we're kind of waiting to see what he says as far as the development of the board. Because we've had several people reach out, interested in the positions, but we just don't know if we can approve them because of the stipulations we're not sure of. So there's really no real update, which I know stinks, but it'll get there.
Good enough.
All right, and then the next thing was the emergency siren. You want to address that?
The last quote we had on that, we talked about last time, was, it was $32,000 for the siren, and then that's no wiring, or, that'd be additional for that, and that was in 23, so when we looked at that, so take 3 years of that, I imagine it's gonna be another 3,000 or 4,000, but.
Sure.
Because I know-
Plus the labor installing it.
Yeah.
I know we've had that issue before. I wasn't here when the storm happened, but we've had that issue before down by you, where people have said they haven't heard it. So I think that's probably the last time we looked into it was after that happened, but it definitely needs done.
Maybe we can have a breakfast for siren fundraiser.
Or if something else, we could maybe also get a hold of EMA for that, because they can get grants pretty quickly.
I was just gonna mention them too, because I think you got the email. There's another meeting next Wednesday.
Yeah, Wednesday.
We can always ask them what their thoughts are, because
And you go to those as well, right?
Yeah. Unfortunately.
this one's in the evening though.
Yeah, I can actually make this one.
Yeah.
So nothing you need me to do right now, right? As far as myself?
I don't think so, because I feel like reaching out to them first would be our first step, because if they can help in any way,
Sure.
that's probably best case scenario.
Okay.
And they replaced that one pole down there by the old water plant.
That's what I was wondering.
They were gonna put it on there originally, that's what they got the price for.
That's what I wondered what that pole was for, because Nextleaf was there on their tower all day today putting up more stuff, and
Yeah.
that wooden pole there, I'm like, that'd be a perfect spot.
Yeah, that's what
It's there for.
It's the right height, they put it in there for the right height and everything, but, yeah,
So right now it's just coming up with the money to pay for it to be able to put it on that pole.
yeah.
Okay.
Where do you live?
Where the old water tower used to be.
Yeah.
So we're right, our backyard connects with the
Circle
city.
Drive.
Pretty close to the pole that's up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And then the other thing was Morgan Fetter mentioned about Francesville Town Council.
Yep, whereas the Uptown project has some ideas in there to be a liaison with the town council, and, let's see, Jim Ketchen was that until he moved away, and I kind of took that spot, but then it officially needs to be approved by the town council.
Well, I'll make a motion that Jeff is the liaison for Uptown project through the town.
I'll second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. You're approved.
We appreciate you, Jeff.
That was easy. That's easy.
All right.
Well, that $20 in
Fire department?
Last month we had a total of 13 total calls. Medical calls, we had 7. Accident calls, we had 2. Mutual aid, we had 1. We had no fires. We had 2 signal lines and 1 false alarm. Other than that, that's pretty quiet. That's the way we like it.
That's good.
What is this signal 9?
Means that you might be in route, then they tell you, okay, you're out.
Lights and sirens. All right, police department.
Activity report for December 1st through the 31st. Total on record 79. Traffic enforcement was 10. Calls of service was 3.
How is Hickman?
He is better. He's back to work. He was supposed to come back on the 5th and actually had to get approved to come back sooner because of an issue that happened with Roger. So he had to fill in for Roger for about a week before he was supposed to come back. But he's good.
Good.
All right, and then I mentioned about that one house down by her, and you're gonna talk to them.
I will, yeah, I talked to them yesterday about it and they're supposed to be removing some of the cars and getting the stuff.
Okay. And street department.
We had a couple bad trees that are getting ready to land on houses. One's on Salem Street between Yellow and Gordon. Core Tree Company gave us a quote for $2,200 to get rid of that one.
Who?
Core.
back.
Oh, it's changed name? Okay.
And then there's an old maple tree that's on the corner of Gordon and Plummer. It's hollowed out. I think part of it's fell before. Get rid of that one's $2,000. And we've also got a quote, we're talking with nursing homes for taking out the trees going to the bathroom that are mostly dead and then get some new ones planted. So we're working with the nursing homes to do that.
How much do we have left?
9,200.
How many trees are in that path? Do you know? Top of your head?
8 or 9,
Eight.
yeah.
One fell 2 years ago.
They're not the big trees. They're like the little
Yeah, they're the
decorative.
little-
Okay, that's what I thought.
We trimmed them a lot, we cut a lot of dead cap on them last year. And we kept about dead of them right here at the ground.
Yeah.
They're in really bad shape, but I think Al Olson planted those in 1990 something.
Yeah. A long time ago.
Doesn't seem that long ago.
Well, this goes by so fast, you know?
Do we have any other trees you guys are thinking for this year?
You know, those were some quick ones, just because the reason for the one on Salem, I guess, would be because the homeowners actually got a broken windshield because of walnuts falling and then onto the road. So we really haven't looked around a lot.
So going down looking at the walnut, that problem, the tree guys, like with this tree, is getting ready to split half. There's water coming out of it in the middle on the fork. And it's gonna go on that house, so. And then just hit a few branches on the other one while he's there.
Yeah.
So that those limbs aren't falling on the neighbor's car.
The bad ones in the middle of the three, take it out and then trim the one closest to them. what we're after.
Now you, Mr. Sutton over here, he's got a tree in his yard that obscures the vision. There, if you're trying to come out of Yellow Street.
Yeah,
Can
that's-
you mention something to him about that? Now, town would go ahead and trim them so that you can see through there.
I can, and usually in the past, I just notified these guys to go do that. If it's blocking the vision, we don't need the homeowner's permission, so.
Okay,
I would. But I'll say something.
yeah. Otherwise it'd be on Facebook for months.
It's still gonna be there.
Alrighty. I don't have a problem with the trees coming down, they need to come down. Usually it's like in the spring when they did it before, wasn't it?
Yeah,
So, I mean, they can do it. What do you think?
If they need to come down, I'm okay with
they
it.
definitely do need to, trust me.
Hey, trust me, he wanted more cut down, but
Yeah, he cut me off.
I know he did.
Because if we don't get help with the trees at the park, it's over.
Oh, so Parkview's gonna
So when I
maybe
reached
reach
out to
in?
Parkview to at least maybe take the chunk, because they grouped them together so you can see how much each section is, and so I let Max know like how much they said the quote was for the trees down there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are those the ones along that pathway going to the bathroom?
Yes.
So are those ones that we could cut down?
Yeah, I mean, that's what I was looking at, see if Mac is, or what's his name?
Max.
Max, if he would, well, we got a big round out. And
Yeah, I just didn't know maybe if that could come down to it, because that's probably what the nursing home does, those other maintenance guys go over and cut them down.
Yeah, I mean,
Because they're not very good trees.
I don't know that his maintenance guys have time for that.
But that's not that bad for 8 trees and
No.
the stumps being cleaned up. It's only 3,200. I was thinking a lot more than
yeah.
that. I mean, I know they're smaller trees,
Yeah, I would
but
say those are like crab apples.
But
Those are-
still.
Yeah.
Those are the ones that we were.
But those are the ones that like disturb the sidewalk for the nursing home people
Yeah,
to come
yeah.
over. So, I mean, it would help benefit everybody.
what are these are
The
On-
reason, go ahead, I'm sorry.
the one on Salem, you're saying it's 3 trees, so the real total is not 2,200.
Well, that's what I initially had to quote down for.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean. But they're just gonna clean them up.
He's gonna.
They're cutting the one in the middle one completely down,
Yeah.
it's gonna fall into the room. And the one further north is just dropping
Yeah.
stuff on their roof and their vehicles. So that one, we're just asking to get trimmed.
Yeah.
Do you want a second quote from the ones by the park?
Yeah,
I mean, we usually do get a second quote.
I won't quote you for the other ones, but I'll quote you for them. I don't have a bucket truck, but if it's a tree that I can just drop and chip, then I can give you a quote.
For the little ones.
Do that.
Yeah,
Yeah, and you can
grindstones.
move grain stumps as well.
you got that on the skid steer, not
Yeah.
the rail with it.
But it, also, I'd like to get, the goal here is to plant more trees, not keep cutting trees down.
Yeah, and
But
we can look up, I know we've had quotes done from the
Norway,
Norway and, the Barn and Garden out of Winnemac, which we can always ask them again too for more quotes, because we'll definitely want to plant this year, because we
yeah,
didn't plant last year at all, and we cut down a lot last year too.
Do you remember who the nursery was that we got trees from the last time?
It's been a long time, because they still offer them,
Brad and Andy, we're still hearing that.
yeah, but no, I think Andy wasn't even here yet, it was Brad and Greg.
Yeah, I think, yeah.
We haven't planted trees since I've been here, this is my 7th year.
I'll reach out to the DNR tomorrow and see if they can recommend someplace to get trees, because I know we can get them a lot cheaper than Norway.
Okay, well, and I know, because when Kathy's called before to see if they still do that, like the nursery,
And I don't mean the little twigs.
that's what they told her,
Yeah, I'm
and we're like,
talking
no,
about-
we want
yeah, but-
kind of established trees on
Established trees,
Yeah,
Something that looks pretty.
Some of the bunny rabbits not gonna chew off.
yeah,
Yes, silver maples or something like that, and not like these spindly ones down by, Me.
I'll go with DNR tomorrow and see what they,
Okay, yeah, that'd be great.
and I'll let these guys know.
So what was Mac's new name? Core Tree Company?
Yes.
And then AJ's getting us a quote for that.
So we going off the 9,200 or the 12,400?
This is gonna be severely adjusted by the time I get back with Mac, because the furthest one north now, we're just gonna have to trim. The center one's gonna be totally cut down, which was,
The center one was 2,200, I think, so.
Yeah. The only total you told us was 2,200 for the one on Yellow, and then for the one on Gordon and Plummer, 2,000,
Right.
and then 3,200 for the 8. But if AJ also gets us a quote for that one too.
But then on Max, there's a difference between doing it all together and doing it separate.
Yeah.
There's like 11, there's
Yeah.
one, yeah, 5 or
five,
something.
if you just did it all.
And then, but if you did it separately, then that's what the 12 is,
Okay.
so.
So you're looking at the 22, right? And what was the one on?
2,000.
2,000 and 2,200.
And the one that was 25 and two of them are 2,500. Are we not doing those?
One of them.
We're not doing those.
Okay, so I can just scratch those out. And then 3,200 for the others. So we're
Yeah.
looking, actually, we're just looking at 9,200 total, right?
Take off the 32 completely for now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I would imagine that Max will have.
So we're looking at 4,200.
42 plus whatever he's gonna charge us to trim the furthest one north.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
maybe.
probably another 500 bucks.
I'd say we can go ahead and do the two, and then find out from him on the other.
Yeah.
If it's not over 500 bucks, I would say we can go ahead and throw it in there then.
Yeah, that's fine with me to do it that way.
I'll make a motion to go ahead and approve the removal of the 2 trees, one for 2,200 on corner of Salem and Yellow, and the other one's the South Maple on the corner of Gordon and Plummer for 2,000.
I
They'll be
will
so happy.
second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion approved.
Did that, like, well, why did they never complain before? Like, I'm surprised.
They actually did, and Mac was supposed to come down and give us a quote,
Oh.
but I'm not sure what happened.
I was gonna say, surely this isn't new.
I mean, like, you're talking like years ago, yeah, why hasn't anybody ever complained?
Yeah.
I don't know why,
Yeah, because I mean, I've only got one complaint since I've been here, so.
Yeah.
But the one on Plummer, I would be going, they must assume it's their tree, because
Oh, yeah.
it makes, it's really bad. So,
And it's grinding the stumps and everything.
yes.
Okay. All right, anything else from streets? Water?
The only thing I'd ask is, we were approved on the street sweeper already, correct?
Yes.
I can't remember. All right.
Well, you were approved last year for it, and we put it for this year's, yeah.
All right.
Water or sewer?
Everpar gives quote for the yearly maintenance on the generators, at the water plant and the fire station / town hall for $2,000. They go through the automatic transfer switch and then all the engine stuff.
We've used them before, correct?
Yes. I think the price maybe just went under.
What was it this time?
It's 2,000.
2,000?
The back sheet says it has all what they do. Obviously, the one at the water plant's going to end up changing to a new one, but you still want to have a maintenance program on
And I believe that was Thanksgiving where it wouldn't switch over.
It was things, yeah, in the morning.
It was Thanksgiving.
Mhm.
Does this one carry over to the new one they put in?
it. I let it talk, yeah. had to talk us through a few things over the phone to get it to work. We're hanging on by a prayer if we want the water plant.
Yeah. We actually, let's put in a new battery just because the other one was so outdated. We hate to find out that it didn't turn on simply because of the battery. Things like that, obviously we can do, but when it comes to knowing the generator and stuff, that's, well, yeah, I'm part of the.
I'd make a motion, we go ahead and approve it for the maintenance on the generator for, that's for the entire year, right?
Yeah.
Eva Par, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I will second that motion.
All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Motion carried. That's approved.
On the water side, you kind of heard, we already kind of talked through what we've got with the meters going on. It's been a great help.
I've had a couple people ask me about, this was over the summer, the fire hydrants that are in their yards, if they can paint them, or if the fire department does that, or the town employees, but, because they're obviously old and dingy and need like pressure wash, they didn't know if that was the residents' responsibility. So I wasn't sure who to even ask, like,
Normally, somebody doing 40 hours of community service. I had a guy do like 20 of them.
That was what, last year, wasn't it?
Yeah, year to year.
okay. Well, that's what I'll tell people.
But I mean, it's not. I mean, I don't know what the answer is.
I just wasn't sure if the fire, who owns them, the town, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so,
It's a town's responsibility.
yeah,
But actually, by fire standards, are supposed to be painted certain code colors for certain flows.
and that's, well, that's
Not
what,
supposed to be green or
yeah,
whatever, so we know when we look at it, it's a certain flow.
okay,
But all ours are pretty equal in town except for a handful.
okay.
What color do they normally have to be?
They got like 4 different colors that they paint them for
On flow.
different flows. And I don't study, I don't remember exactly, it was green and red and yellow and,
I would say more or less we take them and paint them whatever you color you
Yeah.
tell us to have them painted.
I like red. Red's fire hydrant, my vote.
Yeah.
I think all of ours are yellow, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I thought years ago, Miss Mellon, they went out and painted them, and they had smiley faces, and back when I was younger,
I don't know.
I just
Some of
remember
them
painting
had
one.
some decorations on them.
yeah, but I don't know
And
what it, by state standard, like you said, I don't know what that is. Guess we look into that.
Well, you get with your people who know
Yeah,
what color they gotta be and.
we'll look it up.
I mean, that's minimal, I was just curious, it
Yeah.
just popped in my head because they asked me about it. Since it's in their yard, they didn't know if it was
Yeah,
their
perfect.
responsibility or not.
That's a good job for working.
Yeah, we'll get with the sheriff.
All right, anything in the park? You didn't have anything on sewer, right?
We've done our yearly maintenance on the air conditioner, air compressors, that's about it.
All right, nothing in the park then, so we'll go to the clerk.
Nothing, really all my stuff's up there. I do have my Baker Tilly contract for 2026. It went up $100 for the same thing, but that's all that changed on it.
Why not?
This is the first of the month, huh? All right.
I will make the motion, we accept Baker Tilly's contract for 2026.
Second it, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion carried.
Is this the one we signed?
Yeah, there's like the very last page.
I think it's, is it just,
Or I can sign it, it don't matter.
yeah, it's just one.
All right, we better hit this first. All right, this is the second reading on ordinance number 8 of 2025, ordinance setting the park shelter rental fee for the town of Francesville. I'll make a motion to approve.
I will second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right.
And then Jolene, can we get that posted on the website
Yeah.
for people to see?
All right, and then the next one is ordinance number 9 of 2025, an ordinance permitting collection of vehicle inspection fees for the town of Francesville, Indiana. And I'll make a motion to approve that as well.
I will second that.
All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
All, motion approved. And then the Trustee appointment, you want to wait until Susie's here?
Yeah, we can, we should.
All right, we're going to table that one for now.
There is a meeting, I believe, in a few weeks or next week or something, so I don't know if someone wants to go, just to go until you appoint someone, but
You received an email?
it's in there with like all the meeting dates and
Okay.
whatever. I staple everything together, so it'll be together.
Okay.
January 29th.
Well, I'm currently the liaison from last year, so I can try to go to that one.
Okay.
But I need to notify them that I didn't receive meeting
Yeah.
stuff for last year, so.
And I had health department notices for other business, which you and I discussed already. We're going to check with her on that.
Oh, I am?
Well, I can, I don't care.
I just didn't know, since you asked about it, if you wanna like get an update direct from her. Cause I me and her talked and kind of put together the list. And I knew what letters she sent out at the time, but off the top of my head, I don't know who all was on the list.
Yeah, I
So if
never
you
heard
just-
anything being done, that's why I was asking.
Well, I remember I notified you and Susie at a meeting that she was sending the letters when Doug had sent the
Right.
letters. So they were sent, I just don't know the list off the top of my head or an update. So if you wanna get with her, she's here physically at the nursing home on Mondays, but if you wanna just call her, you can.
Any new business?
I kind of covered my new business really during the meeting if I needed to.
Alright. Any additional comments to the meeting?
I do not have any.
Golf cart tags, people are already asking me.
Got 'em.
So,
People can already receive them then?
I
I
can
mean,
throw
they're
them.
not good till,
I mean, yeah,
April, but-
I know just people want certain numbers, so.
yeah.
Yeah, I tell them to call you.
I've not gotten any calls, but
Speaking of that, actually, I don't know if it's too late, but we talked about decreasing the cost a while back, me and you, Doug. I didn't know if that's still something you wanted to bring up, since you mentioned it now.
if it's a cost, it'd have to, their golf cart ordinance would probably have to change.
I know.
Yeah.
We're the cheapest around. Winnipeg's just the best.
For how many years though?
One.
Okay. The only thing that I will get back with you, because I know
Okay.
that there were some other places, but the main one was charging the side-by-sides, because they already have to have a state permit. And I really would like to talk to Justin about it, to find out how we have to word it.
Yeah, because that would need change in the ordinance
Yeah.
too, because it's separate. because it's $50 for them. So we'd have to change that altogether.
And you can't charge a permit for something that's already permitted through
Yeah.
the state, so.
Where do they get their permits from the state from? B&B?
B&B and DNR, yeah. Same as like a snowmobile.
But the county's doing permits on Saturday.
They're kind of on a holding pattern for it right now because of.
I mean, they started doing it, yeah.
Yeah, I know, and then they, I got told to hold off. So, they may still be doing it, but, the last I had heard is that they were trying to figure out the wording for it, because you can't charge for permit. Charge for, inspection. But,
Yeah.
so I don't know how they've changed it yet. I was waiting to hear back from Justin. I've seen Madeiraville's wording, and basically they charge for an inspection, so. But the permits still say permit on them,
Yeah.
so.
Can I see that first C packet real quick?
Yeah.
Anything else we need to cover?
I have nothing.
If not, I'll make a motion to adjourn the meeting.
I will second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Meeting adjourned, January 7th at 7:06 PM.
Kill it, Joey.